Welcome back, y'all. My name is Ryan Blosser of Shenandoah Permaculture Institute, and today I want to do a short video on how I start seeds in preparation for my spring gardens. The seeds I'm working with today are collard greens and kale, and I'm going to show you how I take my homemade potting mix and I get seeds ready for the garden from there. So I'm going to go ahead and just demonstrate real quick. It's a real simple process. You can use a cup or another 4-inch potting pot. And I want to make sure each cell gets full. I'm not worried too much about excess potting soil spilling out onto the table, because I can come back behind that and just save that when I'm finished. Right, there we go. So as I fill these trays up, my first pass looks like that. I'll then come behind it and I'll take another tray. This is a 72 cell tray. And I'll take another 72 tray and I'll line up the cells with the soil, and I'll do a gentle press on there just to push that soil down in there. So it's not tightly packed, but I make sure there are no air bubbles down in that soil, and it should look like this. And I'll do one more cover up. And this I will not press down on. From there, I could take a pencil or my finger and make small indentations where I'm going to put the seed. It's really important when you're planting seeds in this manner that you don't put the seeds too deep. The rule of thumb that I always go by is I don't want to plant the seed deeper than 3 times the diameter of that seed. So when I'm working with collard greens or kale, it's a very small seed. So I don't need to plant it very deep at all. Here's my pack of collard greens from Johnny's. And I like to just pour some out in my hand and really just take my time going through. And I'll put one seed per cell. With other seeds that don't germinate quite as efficiently as collards or kale, I may put 2 or 3 seeds per cell and make sure I keep them moist, and in a couple of weeks I'll have starts ready to be transplanted out to the garden. Before I go, I want to show you something else you can try in a pinch. It's not ideal because the cells aren't that deep, and you really got to watch them closely so the roots don't bind up. But if you're able to do that, in a pinch you can use egg cartons. And use egg cartons the same way you use these cell trays, and you just put your seed right in there. And just like that, you've got some seeds planting, and in a couple of weeks you can transplant them out in the garden. So I look forward to hearing from everyone about how their spring and summer gardens are going, and have a great time getting things started.